another video.
Yeah. I said I wasn't going to do a video every time I open the kiln, but there's usually one piece I'm like, oh, we should do a video. Because I finally used cones.
Oh, it was a funny cone experience.
And this is what happened. It melted onto my...
The cone tipped over and landed on the
yeah.
plate and melted right in there.
But bottom shelf is 5.5 because the 6th cone was halfway bent over. So bottom shelf is 5.5, top shelf is 5.5, and I forgot to put one in the middle shelf, but I'm guessing it's 6. I'll do that on the next load, which will be today. I always put our kiln firing in the description, so if you were wondering what we do, it's in the description of this video. All right, what was your favorite, Todd?
Hands down.
Oh, right.
This is my favorite glaze.
Yeah,
Lone Star.
That turned out nice. So this is Bailey's Red 2, and it's just poured on. And it is so similar to copper. Oh, I don't think I have.
This is copper.
Oh, it is copper. It's so similar to ancient copper. And I've said that the last few times. So I was going to show you the difference, but I don't think I have anything with this kiln load. I'll just grab this one. All right. But you can't see it because this was a refire, so it ran like crazy. But hold that up. So that's Bailey's Red 2. And then this is ancient copper on the bottom. So I really like it.
And then what is this?
Oh, right. So 2 coats of Norse Blue and then 1 coat of Cenote. And when Todd actually makes these platters, he embosses the wheat right into the clay, like actual wheat that he stole from a field.
Is that the word emboss?
Yeah, emboss. You're putting it in. Oh, here's another one in that same a wine cup in the same glaze combination.
Ancient copper?
Nope. Bailey's Red 2.
Bailey's Red as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is Bailey's Red on the top, and when you do Bailey's Red on the top of a piece, you get a really nice effect where it's like a bit red and copper. I really like that. That's your favorite part, isn't it, Todd?
Okay.
Oh, and then here's another Bailey's Red. Dip twice. Salt cellar. Forgot what I was calling it. That noodle bowl, you showed the noodle bowl? Yeah.
Not this one. This one.
Yeah.
Yep.
It ran again. But
that one did not.
All right. So apparently you like our names. That was one of the feedback. I said, do you like our names? Remember on the last video?
Todd and Kim?
No. Like the names of the glazes. So did you say what this was called? I forget.
Lone Star.
Yeah, so this is our Lone Star glaze combination. Because we have a lot of Western cowgirl. Rural people in our area. So we wanted a glaze combination that was a little Western.
We're rural,
but yeah, I guess you're a cowboy. I'm really not a cowgirl. Yeah, that one turned out spectacular. Love it. Looks like there's a little bump on it. Oh, little tiny blister. To fire, I will have to fire that again. Silly thing. All right, that's going back in the kiln. I thought it was perfect. But I think it'll refire just fine. Did we do anything else? Oh yeah, this was the same. This was refired, and when you refire them, they really run. So I put it on a kiln post, a little kiln post, and yeah, glad I did. They really ran. You can
what
do
else?
that. You could do the one you were gonna do. Yeah.
Didn't I show this one already?
No,
I put it up here. You didn't tell. You didn't.
Okay.
Sorry, I got to stop.
Chocolate macchiato is the name that we call this glaze combination. And it is 3 coats of brown engobe on the bottom. And I just do the brown engobe up to the sides. On the inside, I don't put any brown engobe. I've been getting a lot of people ask me if I add the engobe to leather hard pieces or bisque fired pieces. It's almost always bisque fired. The only exception to that is when I am wanting to dip a glaze. So say I want to do this speckled on globe. I usually do that at leather hard, or I mean when they're dry, and paint that on before they go into the bisque, just so that it's porous. I've tried doing it when at this stage, when it's not at this stage, when it's at this stage, and then the dipping glaze, you just don't get a thick enough coat of dipping glaze. It just doesn't absorb like it would after being bisque fired. So this is 2 coats of honey flex, 2 coats of amber quartz, and then 1 coat. Actually, it was 2 coats of sandstone because it was the beginning of a bottle, so I knew it wasn't very thick yet. Thick with crystals. Oh, and then also did a mug in that combination. Love the drips. I love how you get like that blue and purple look in the sandstone. I don't know. That's fun to me. And anything else in that? Or is that it? I think that's it. We did more than what we show you. We just usually bring one of each piece over to do a video. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't. Did that one turn out? Yeah. So another woodland berry swirl platter. So this is 3 coats of fire brick red. Oh, I love how it just looks a little different each time. Anyways, 3 coats, distracted. The reason why it would look different, I'll just say, is because I did the fire brick red and it was the end of the night. So I did the fire brick red and then I just went to bed, I guess. And then the next day I poured the winter wood on. So maybe a little bit more of the winter wood absorbed onto the fire brick red than would normally, just because it had all night to dry, so then it would have been more porous to take on the glaze. And then 1 coat of light flex over top of the fire brick red. And I did a mug, but we did not bring that over. That's okay.
It sounds like you work all the time. Because I was glazing and then I went to bed.
Okay, well I might have sat for a few minutes, but it was when I did that one.
She doesn't just work like 24/7.
When I did that one, I think I was down here glazing late.
Yeah, you were.
It was like 9 o'clock or something.
That
yeah,
you do have
ridiculous
a life.
Do I? Sometimes. I feel like in Christmas season that it's pretty much work. And then Canada Post has been striking in Canada. So we've been trying to figure out different courier options and just keep the business flowing because it's our time to make money. So yeah. So if I'm not working in pottery, I've been trying to figure out shipping solutions. So yeah, it never stops. So Muddy Waters. And we call this Muddy Waters, but it's also Muddy Waters glaze. So 3 coats of Muddy Waters, which runs terrible when you do 3 coats on the outside. And I didn't even do the 3rd coat down to the bottom. I think I only went part way. So this should only be 2 coats on the outside. I did glaze some more that are going in the kiln, and I think I just did 2 coats. So hopefully that's what I did. But yeah, 1 coat of light flex on the rim. That's it. It's beautiful glaze. Love it. And very popular. You know which glazes or combinations are popular because we keep doing the same things. It's because they're sold out in the studio. What do we call this? Black Forest for Black Forest cake, but we just call it Black Forest. It is 3 coats of black on gobe. You can see where I paint it too, right there. And then 2 coats of Flex Blossom over this whole area and on the inside, and 2 coats of Rose Quartz, and then 1 coat of Amaryllis. Always turns out nice. Also did that combination on spoon rests. That just has clay on the bottom, but yeah, these are also really popular. Spoon rests are surprisingly popular.
Well,
and they're so quick. They're so quick and easy to make. And they fill in those little spaces in your kiln that you make the most of your kiln firings. I should make spoon rests every time I'm making anything. And this we call Aqua Dreams, but I would like to change that name. I just haven't come up with a better one yet. So it won't stay that forever. But anyways, 3 coats of black engobe, 2 coats of Cirrus Flow, and 2 coats of textured turquoise, and then 2 coats of Aurora Green. And that's the inside. Did a couple of those. And Misty Morning, which is 2 coats of Louisiana Bayou, 2 coats of Spanish moss, and 2 coats of ginger, and then white opal on the inside, and then after 1 complete coat of river birch. And I did a little salt cellar in the glacier combination, which is 3 coats of honey flex on the inside as well, and then I paint 2 coats of Arctic blue going just around, and then under it I do 2 coats of tourmaline and 2 coats of storm. Yeah, it just blends so nice. I love that glaze combination. What else? One more. Excuse me. This one is 1 coat of honey flex underneath, which is what gives the pastel effect, and 2 coats of autumn purple, 2 coats of sangria, and 2 coats of kimchi. And we also did some wine cups in that, 4 wine cups, and I don't know, 4 mugs maybe. Yeah. So I think that's it. So curious, if you are a Canadian potter, what are you doing for shipping? I think we're going to go with Purolator. It is crazy expensive. So I went through the process of applying for Purolator as a business, and then I think we can get 60% off of our shipping. But when I calculated just as a regular person doing up a shipping label for Purolator, it was something that would normally be about $21 for shipping was $60. So that was significant. So it'll even if we got 60% discount, which I'm not sure if it's, you can get at the most 60%, so that could be it too. But we will find out probably today. So it'll still be more than what Canada Post would charge. But yeah, so we'll be back up and shipping today or tomorrow. If you order from us, order off our website. They do have shipping to the States as well, or maybe they put it through another courier. Maybe it goes, I don't know how they do that. But when they interviewed me, it was so strange. I had to apply online, and then I had to fill out a 2-page questionnaire with all our information, our business name, business number, everything. And then I had a phone call interview type thing. And then now it's been sent off to the higher ups, the application. And then today we're supposed to hear back and get our business number and everything. So I didn't realize.
It's quite the vetting process.
I know, it's so strange. But yeah, it does give me confidence that they're going to be very careful with the packages. So anyways, let us know in the comments below if you are a Canadian potter, a business owner, what you are doing for shipping, what you've chosen. We did look into FedEx and UPS, but I phoned our local, what's it called, delivery courier, and asked them who would be best for us to send our parcels with. And they actually said, they said Purolator is the best by far, most expensive, but the best. Yeah, they just have issues with the other courier companies. And I don't want our packages thrown around. I mean, we do a really good job packing in the event that things could get thrown around. I always think of that Ace Ventura video, what Pet Detective, where he's kicking the package down the street. Just like, yeah. So yeah, we kind of package according to that really, really well. I should show. I think I might have done a video on our vlog how we package up our shipments, but we wrap up each individual piece with paper and then wrap it in that corrugated cardboard and then put it on top of a great big cushion of packing peanuts and then more cardboard if you're doing a double layer, and same thing, more packing peanuts and pieces. So yeah, we try to make sure there's always packing peanuts secure all the way around and in between the pieces. So
then we wrap it with angel feathers for extra protection.
There's just nothing more. I remember, this is carrying on. You can go. This is boring. But
just go. See you later. We'll keep going.
I remember I did this big, beautiful bowl. I didn't want to sell it. It was like my favorite piece ever. And I shipped it to the States and it broke. I was heartbroken because I thought, for one, how am I going to make another big, beautiful bowl just like that? I can't remember if I just refunded her. It was years ago. But that's heartbreaking when you're so proud of something. It's hard to let it go in the first place. And it breaks. So not only are you out the money that you're also out the money of the shipping as well. So I think I did replace it, and I think it actually ended up turning out good. That was probably 7 years ago. So we have upped our packing game over the years. Every time something breaks, I was like, I up it a little bit more, and it's like nothing's going to break ever again. And we very rarely have things break. I shouldn't say that. Why did I say that? No. I'm just kidding.
If you edit this part out, it will not have been said.
Oh, that's what we have to do.
Yes.
Just edit it. This was not said. Anyways, yes. So we have had really good shipping experiences, which is part of the reason why this has been a little stressful for me. Because I can trust Canada Post. I'm pretty confident in their ability to deliver, but apparently Pure Later is supposed to be even better than Canada Post. That's what they say anyways.
What, the people from Pure Later?
Yeah. I think they're kind of associated or related with Canada Post, work with Canada Post, kind of like a side private branch of Canada Post. But yeah, they say that they're like a specialized courier company where Canada Post is just regular packages. That's exactly what he said to me. So we said, we're more expensive. You won't get the same rates. Anyways, we have to do what we have to do because this is our busy time, and at least half of our income comes from online orders. So at least half. So we got to keep that flowing and functioning this time of year. We only have like 3 more weeks where people, maybe even 2 more weeks where people are actually ordering and we're shipping. So yeah, it was the worst time that this could happen, but just got to flow with it. There's nothing else we can do. We can't, no point losing sleep over it. So just keep doing what we need to do, but we'll do that. So yes, and leave a comment. Let us know what you're doing. Yeah. Have a good day.